Randy Rhodes got an early start to greatness creating his own unique style and sound as a teenager by morphing his loves of heavy metal and classical, and was teaching and professing guitar by age 16. He developed superb chops and leveraged his classical bag, making a clever trademark of connecting chord changes with tapped arpeggios, like in the Ozzy song Crazy Train. All right, time to workshop some Randy Rhodes licks. This first one, in the spirit and style of Crazy Train, in A minor, it's going to have us playing natural minor in 2 octaves. Up here. All right, so let's follow it and see what the licks are. Natural minor up high, this melody. Then we're going to fly back to the same thing an octave lower for this lick. The careful note of the articulations, up to tempo. Bend from D to E and a tap on the G, 3rd string, 12th fret. Pull off, release. Phrase 2 has got the unlikely pairing of A mixolydian right here and natural minor over here. And it works because the vamp is half major and half minor in tonality. The mixolydian lick is a pretty one here in 14th position. Make note where the pull-offs are. Now shifting to natural minor with this pattern. And now back to mixolydian for this climb. Again. And up to tempo. Phrase 3 has got minor pentatonic form 1 for some straight ahead rocking out, combined with natural minor right here. I'm going to track it up to minor form 2, and then we're going to just ascend on 1 string. We'll get back to that. Here we go. Rocking out in form 1, and then this pull-off lick in natural minor. Now we're going to go up to form 2 for these 4 notes. And now from that note, from E, up to G, A, C, and a bend from C to D. Phrase 4 has licks in it that are very dependent on the chord changes in the vamp, which, by the way, are A, D with an A bass, A minor 7, and D with an A. And when you hear the licks that involve this F sharp here, it is speaking to the D with an A bass chord. Then it's going to shift to minor here, to natural minor, later on in the lick, with an F natural. So let's pull the licks apart, starting on minor pentatonic form 5 for these 4 notes. Moving up to Dorian, adding the blue note of the flat 5, again there, and then a palm mute coming up for natural minor, and a hammer and pull from F to E. This next one illustrates a classic Randy Rhodes arpeggio tapping technique, and we're dealing with triads that are arpeggios tapped out on just the first string. And we got A here, B minor, C major, B minor. And these are superimposed over the chords like this. This next one inspired by live playing from Randy's Quiet Riot days. It's minor pentatonic up high, form 1. And combining once again natural minor up here. Check the pattern out. Right in the box. 2 pull-offs on the first string, 1 pull-off on the second string. Put it together, and then into the natural minor lick. Very fluid with a lot of hammers and pulls. Work with the tab. A hammer right up to a bend. Sneak the pinky in there. Another bend from G to A. Phrase 7 is based on a connection from minor form 5 to minor form 1 with this flat 5 there as connective tissue. And also a nod to Dorian right here. So let's take it apart. I'm going to pick real aggressively on the third string here. Hard enough to get harmonics to jump out. Dorian takes us down to the flat 5, and now we're in form 5 for these repetitive slides and pull-offs. You can really get your heavy on with this closer. You've got palm muted A, open A, and these chords, double stops, with interspersed licks involving Dorian right there, and also involving natural minor, morphing into minor pentatonic as Randy Rhodes liked to do. Big slide down the low strings into the chords, get a good vibrato grip on these double stops, shifting down to open position of minor pentatonic. Chords again. I'm going to rock out in a meshing of minor pentatonic and natural minor. A trill, a big finish with a low string pick slide. One more time. You can do that.